Escape from Tarkov 12.10 is right around the corner, literally. And while it's light on new content, there's a whole bunch of awesome changes as well as some new gear coming with it. And we got some new insights into what's coming later this year. And let me tell you, it's huge. In fact, we may be entering the golden age of Escape from Tarkov. If you want the full patch notes, check the description, but for now, let's go over the patch notes highlights. First up, scav bosses are getting unique voice lines, and the scavs themselves are going to get some new behavior, new clothing, and they've been nerfed in terms of how well they see through bushes as well as their accuracy while moving. Maybe that means we'll be getting head eyes a little less often by these guys. Like most patches, we'll get some new gear, and this time it's in the form of new LBT slick plate carriers in flat dark earth and OD green. I love the slick, so a color choice is nice. Maybe in the future though, rather than these being separate items, we can just pick a skin for them. Other than that, we have a new headset which I'm eager to try, the Opsman Earmore M32. These are kind of like a knockoff for the Peltor Comtac 2s and 3s and come in at a fraction of a price in real life, so I assume these are going to be kind of a middle of the road or a lower end headset. Welcome news for all the rats out there. And we finally get armor for the eyes. That's right, the eyes. The ballistic glasses are being added to the game, and they apparently reduce flash effects as well as add a small amount of armor to the eyes. Don't expect these to be bouncing M61 rounds off them though. They'll probably be only useful against KS-23 star rounds and low-end ammo, but it's still a step in the right direction. Other than this stuff, there's an assortment of new rigs and other cool items. Check the full patch notes if you want to see what they are. And of course, we do have some new guns. The STM-9 carbine and the PL-15 pistol are being added to the game. The STM-9 carbine is basically an AR-15 adapted for use with 9mm bullets and will most likely be semi-auto only. Not sure how this will play into the meta, but I doubt it will be competitive. Nevertheless, you might be able to make a 9mm DMR type weapon out of it, and I'll never complain about having more guns in the game. The PL-15 pistol, on the other hand, is an engineering marvel. In real life, it boasts extremely low recoil and high ergonomics, so expect this to be a top tier pistol. There's also 3 new ammunition types coming to the game. In 5.56, we have the SSA AP rounds, as well as the MK318 Mod 0. The MK318 will most likely be a mid-tier choice for 5.56 if it's based off the real-life cartridge, but the SSA AP will probably be the best in class for 5.56. In real life, it typically performs better than M995. Not sure why we need something better than M995, but now you'll be able to die even faster to meta HK builds, even if you're wearing tier 6 armor. The last new ammo is the 7.62x39 MAI AP round. I couldn't find much info on this, but I think it's safe to assume that it will be better than BP and have better performance against tier 6 armor. But probably the biggest change to this patch is that Steam Audio is finally back. If you didn't know, Escape from Tarkov uses a Steam Audio component to make it easier to locate the origin of a sound in a 3D space. It was removed for performance reasons. The next question is if or when we'll get full Steam Audio implementation. I guess we'll see. I do highly recommend you look over the full patch notes. There's some cool stuff in there like new food and drink, new barter items, and a big list of bug fixes and changes. One of my favorites being the rain sound is being reduced by 30%. Go check out those full notes. And lastly, we got a bunch of news and information on what's to come this year. There's a whole bunch of new Streets of Tarkov screenshots that Nikita shared with us, as well as a release date for Streets, which is late this year. The next big patch will also include a factory expansion with a new factory boss. He'll be a sledgehammer-wielding maniac, and I absolutely cannot wait to see him in action. We also got some interesting updates on the Scav Karma system that is a lot more expansive than I originally thought. Scavs may soon have missions or objectives, and as you progress your Scav, a newly reworked fence will have cool new stuff for both your PMCs as well as your Scav. Very interesting indeed. There's no wipe coming with next week's patch, but we might get one with the next big update, probably sometime this summer. If you like quick and to the point patch notes videos like this, let me know in the comments what you think. If you'd like something more detailed and longer, let me know in the comments as well. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. I promise you, you won't regret it. I'm Jeff with EUL Gaming. Good luck out there.